Michael, tell me a little bit about Survive Anything and how it got started.
Well, Survive Anything got started. We were first an internet company, and we branched out and opened up a retail store, and that's what you see here now. Survival is kind of a thing I've been into since I was a kid. I was in Boy Scouts for a long time, ever since up until I was 18. And I always do like camping trips and survival trips, and we did wilderness training and all that kind of stuff when I was up north in Boy Scouts. And it just seemed like something really good to get into down here, especially down here with all the hurricanes and all the problems that we have. It's good for people to be prepared for anything that might happen. Not necessarily that zombies are going to come out of the ground and start attacking you, but there are people that will act like zombies that will start attacking you, and you need to be prepared for all that, and you should be prepared for hurricanes and any other kind of natural disaster that might occur here in Florida.
All right. Well, for the novices out there, you have 5 things that can help anyone in a basic survival situation.
Yep, we have 5 items here that we took out. The first one is the big box here is MREs. It's always really important to have food ready, especially if you can't go to the supermarket. Supermarkets are closed down, the electric's off, they can't run your credit cards. Well, they're not going to sell you food either way. So it's always good to have a good stockpile of food. This food here has up to a 7-year shelf life, and it comes with the heaters and the packages. And there's a variety of different menu meals too. You're not just going to get stuck with all the same, pasta, meatballs. There's a good 12 different varieties of meals you can have with that.
And I see you have 12 in a box. And how much does it cost for the box?
There's 12 in a box, and that box is $84.
Awesome. All right. And next we got?
Next we have here is our water filter. And this water filter is really nice because you can take this and you can put it right into a pool of water. It has a little straw. You suck the water right out, and it filters out all the microorganisms right as you're drinking the water, directly from your water bottle or from your bucket or whatever you're drinking from.
And how many uses do you get out of one of those?
This will just keep using. It'll work up to 100 gallons.
All right. Sounds good. And so we got water and food, and up next?
Well, we have another water thing here too. Water purification system, and this is 2 different powders that you put into the water, and that'll purify the water as well and kill all the microorganisms. So it's just a little bit different option. It's more lightweight than carrying this around, and you won't need a bottle to drink from. You just pour this right into your jug or whatever you have. Then we have something here called the Sparky Fire Starter. It's always important that you have something to start a fire with. Your lighter isn't going to work in the rain, obviously. If Bic lighter will get wet, it's not going to work. This, however, will. You take this, press it down, it emits a spark. As long as you have some little fuel down there, it'll ignite the fuel. If you can use little pieces of palm frogs, you can use a little bit of gasoline, and it'll light right up, and you can cook your food.
All right.
We also have this right here. If you needed to boil water for any reason, if you had some pasta you wanted to cook, you can use this fuel gel, and you put the fuel gel on the bottom of here, light a match, your fuel starts going, you can put your canteen cup right on top of this, and you can put your water in there to boil. You can cook soup, you can cook water, you can purify your water. If you don't have any of this stuff here, at least you can kill all the microorganisms that are in it just by boiling the water.
Awesome. Looks like I'm eating well and drinking well so far.
You are eating well and drinking well. And we'll have this survival canteen here that has a variety of different items in here. You can just take this one little canteen, you can use it for water. It's got a pocket knife, it's got waterproof matches, batteries, a flashlight, it's got a little compass built into a little waterproof storage container. And it also has a survival blanket and an emergency poncho, just in case you need that in the rain.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Michael. And tell us, when are you open here at Survive Anything?
We're open here every day from 12 to 10. Some days we open a little bit earlier. We're in here as early as 9 sometimes, just depending on the day.
All right. And your address?
It's 2115 Siesta Drive. You can also find us online at surviveanythingfl.com.